So the two starting lineups. There's the whistle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good ball. Firza. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Aimed long and direct. Matsura. Where to from here? Ball's out on the left now. Spreads it wide. No, that's not going to find its target. Matech Gampos. Ferrari. Here Camp. Passes it through. Ball in, just miscalculated. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rio. That's not going to make it. Gets it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Done very well to intervene. Looks like a good ball through. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence. Here Camp. Gomez produced a good ball to find Gomez, but he was just unable to find a shot. Looks to slip it through and out to safety. Gabhos. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Gomez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Dodi. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. And through to the goalkeeper. Firza. Spoon forward. Well positioned to make that interception. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Dodi hoists it high. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Pumps it upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Knocks it towards the front. Dinked over the top. Oh, he's got that one wrong. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Aim forward. And it's Gomez. Gomez passes it through. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? I suppose the consolation here is that at least he hit the target, but I think he knew that because of the contact. His effort lacked the power.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Firsa. Spoon forward. Here Cam. Martek Yapos brings it forward. Who's going to make this theirs? He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Here Cam. Gomez tries lifting it over. Gustavo Almeida looks like a good ball through. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gustavo Almeida coaxed out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Here Cam. And it's Irkam. Aimed long and direct. And play for a throw. Dodi. Gomez. Persija seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
And it's Gomez. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Tries a through ball. Gomez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No goals as yet. Looks to slip it through. Danger averted for now. Deftly done. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Pumps it forwards. Here Cam. Gomez. Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays a clever pass. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Boots it upfield. Gomez, what a charge down the left. Cam, and it's Cam! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
It's a long forward pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Here Cam. Firza. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Gomez looks to dink one in. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Here Cam. Gomez with the ball through. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Gustavo Almeida pushes it out wide. Gomez. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Floats one over. They've managed to get it away. Pumps it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Looks to slip it through. And it's Gustavo. He can get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Dodi. Now Gapos. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a long pass towards the front with a delicate ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Tried to play it through.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Here Camp. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Gomez! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That's such an impressive run right through the middle, and a decent effort on goal to follow. Perhaps he just didn't quite get the connection he wanted, though.
Gapos.
Thrust towards the front line. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Well, that's where he wants it. Gomez tries a through ball, shapes the shoot. Really well taken goal.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Forward it goes. Now the pass. Defending was strong and firm.
Here Camp.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Persija look as though they're about to make a change. Firza. Needed a better pass there. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And it's Camp. Lobs it in gently. Keeper's ball. Gustavo Almeida. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Spoon forward. Rio. Gomez. Gomez pings it out wide. Shapes the shoot. Terrific from Gomez. Two to the good. They have breathing space. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Semen Padang
Get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Gomez. Gomez. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good clearance and very necessary. Camp passes it through. Rio tries the route one option. Looks to slip it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Semen Padang
Haven't made a substitution yet. Dodi. Tries a through ball. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Yandi. Gustavo Almeida plays it long. Gustavo Almeida needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes long and forward. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the through ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Gets up to head it! It's a goal! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Pumps it upfield. Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Now the pass. Dodi. Battles to win it back. Rio Ilkam. Dodi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ferrari, aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? Gomez. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Rai and Adnan. Kudela. Forward it goes. And he's made certain that won't get through. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Back in once more. Dodi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hos. Tries the cut back. And that's been repelled. Just a fraction high.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Two minutes to be added on. Dodi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dodi. That's the throw. And it's Dodi. And the defence can get it clear. The final whistle.
Semen Padang
Have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.